languages?
So yeah, internationalization it's something that that was one of our core requirements, was to have that work really well. And it's interesting. I mean, we're just now getting to the point where all the code is really working well enough that we can really give it. I mean, people who were at VS Live last week got a drop and they can start to use it. And so we're very focused on that. You will, in the would-be release, be able to select a primary language, and then what we've added, we've extended over how it normally works. We actually will do two searches for you. We'll do a primary language, which you can select, and then in most cases we'll automatically do an English search as well.
Wow.
And the reason for that is kind of two things. One of them is that even localized content, like English has just the most amount of computer content available. So, but obviously people have their preferred language. So we want to make it so that you can have your preferred language first, and then English second, so that a lot of developers speak English. I mean, I think most developers I meet at least can read English, even if they don't speak it very well or can communicate very well. Just because again, there's so much content in English.
All the code is in English,
Right.
You don't convert, if then else to.
Yes. So the syntax doesn't change. But the other thing, oh shoot! Now I lost my train of thought. So the other thing that we actually learned in our research for the international stuff was that a lot of developers are actually distrustful of translation. And so when, for example, if you know that a document originated in English and it was translated to French, we've met a lot of developers who will read the French translation, and then one of the things they want to do right away is find the original English one and compare the translation to see if anything was lost. So one of the features actually that we're going to have is we're going to make it easy for you to find out, at least for Microsoft supplied content, if your topic exists in any other languages. And so, for example, if you're reading the French version of an MSDN article, there'll be a link that says, show me this article in English, and we'll go do a lookup online and say, is there an English version of this article available?
Wow.
So that then the developer can do this comparison.
Wow.
And that came through as a very high requirement because the translations are done in a lot of different ways. There's not, some things are machine translated, a lot of stuff is human translated.
Yeah.
But even then, if you have somebody, translators are technical, but they might not be subject matter experts. And so, if you're a subject matter expert and you're reading this and you're like, that doesn't make a lot of sense, let me go read the English one. You want to do that. So we'll be enabling that. So yeah, we have tried to improve. That was one of the big things that we really tried to improve is the non-English help experience to be better. And we'll be able to search, for example, online. MSDN will have libraries in the 8 languages that we localize Visual Studio, so you can search in French or Spanish or Italian or Russian, German, Japanese, Chinese, Korean. There's a bunch more, but